crocheting friends. I'm Jessie from Crafty Homeschool Mom, and today on this channel I'm going to be teaching you how to create a center pull yarn ball. Sometimes when you're crocheting along, you give your yarn a little tug and then, oh no, it gets stuck. You pull and you tug and finally you end up with yarn vomit. After untangling this giant mess, you're left with a long strand of yarn that needs to be re-rolled into a ball. Now you could just roll it into a regular ball, but who doesn't love a center pull yarn ball? Oh, I know I do! You might also need to wind your yarn if you buy these fancy skeins of yarn that come in a hank. I'll be honest and say I have never purchased one of these. The price tag is too much for a mom with 4 kids and a dog in the house. Maybe someday when there aren't little people here destroying things. Ha! Anyway, now you could buy one of those fancy yarn winders, but if you're like me, you don't have an extra $20 to be spending on gadgets that you don't have room for in your house anyway. Plus, creating a center pull ball of yarn is super easy, so you really don't need one unless you're going to be creating tons of yarn balls. So today, I'm going to show you how to make this awesome center pull yarn ball by hand. All you'll need for this is a mess of yarn, a pair of scissors, and a straw. Now some people will use a toilet paper roll instead of a straw, and that works too, but what it does is it creates a larger hole in the center of your ball because you're going to be winding the ball around this. And I'll tell you the reason that I don't like that. Actually, I'll show you. So this is a skein of yarn that I bought at the store, and I've used some of it and it's created this large hole in the center, and it just is really floppy and kind of gets messier on the outside. As you pull more from the center, you get more of that floppiness. And here's a skein that's brand new and it's nice and tight in the center, and the skein is not falling apart. So when I make my own, I want to use something that's going to create a nice tight ball of yarn. So you're going to take your straw and you're going to cut a little slit in the end of it, like so, just about maybe an inch. Then you're going to take the end of your yarn, and you want your yarn to be fairly detangled because it's hard to detangle as you go. And you tuck that into the slit so that it's not going to pull out on you too easily. Then right about in the middle of your straw, you're going to wrap the yarn around a few times just to get started until it's not trying to slide back and forth on you. Now once you have started wrapping and gotten, oh, I don't know, like so, then you're going to start what is more like stacking. So you're going to wrap in this diagonal motion so you can see the yarn stacking on top of there, like that. And you just want to do that and just give your straw a slight turn every few wraps. Really, I kind of keep turning my straw as I go, and you'll see it start to create kind of a little X pattern there on the yarn ball. And you just keep on doing that, and your ball will keep getting larger and larger and larger. So you just keep on wrapping. Now, every now and then you may notice that your ball starts to get more wide than short and stout, and I like to, at that point, kind of wrap around the middle a little bit for a while. Maybe not go clear to the top. And then you can go back to wrapping around the top. All right, I'm gonna pause the video here for a minute and I'm gonna continue wrapping this yarn, and I'll come back when we're close to the end and show you how to tuck your ending tail in. Okay, I have wrapped my entire skein around and I have the tail left. And what we're going to do with this tail is tuck it in, because we don't want to be accidentally pulling on this instead of this strand from the center. So I just take a crochet hook and go under and pull that through and keep doing that around until it's all tucked in. There we go. So then you can remove your yarn from the straw and just pull that straw out carefully. And you can use it again and again to re-roll balls of yarn, and you've got this beautiful center pull ball of yarn. And that's it. Now you have this fantastic center pull ball of yarn that won't try to roll away from you while you're crocheting. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. I'll see you next time. Goodbye!